Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I thought we would have a go at making these little origami wallets. Now what they are, they hold sort of like a gift card or things like that. Now I've done them in two different sizes, and I'm also going to try a 9x9 as well. So what I've done, I've added a little bit of journaling paper to them. So the smaller ones you make, and you pop sort of like a little gift card in them. This is a little bit too big. This one is made from a 12x12 paper. So they're sort of like the little gift card envelope wallets that you make, and they're lovely, really nice. This is the first one I made, so it's sort of a bit of a prototype on there. And then this is the second one I made. So I've made them out of the 12x12 scrapbook paper. And I think that's a perfect size for these, because you've got enough room to pop a little journaling space on there, a few pages in there. I've popped some little index cards in there. I've just cut them down just a little bit to fit, and then I've just sewn around the outside, so it's a nice little place to pop little journaling cards. I've got a little pocket this side with another one in, then you have a pocket this side, and then on the back as well you've got two pockets there, here and here. So I thought that's a really nice little one, something a little bit different, and I think it came out really nice. So what I've done, I've actually sort of like sewn around this bit as well, because it sort of like reinforces when you're putting the papers in and out, because this is the edge of the paper, so it's quite thin. So I'm just going to tie this back up. I'm going to do one with a 9x9, because they're the ones that they say for that size that you can pop a little gift card in. So if you need one throughout the year, you can make a little wallet to pop a gift card in. So I think they're really nice. So I'm going to pop those to the side. This is the other one I made, which is from an 8x8. So you can get this from a standard piece of copy paper this size, and I like this size because I'm very into my little things at the moment, the little minis. So this is just made with tea stain paper. I've used one of my little paper clips just to hold it together like that, and I think they are really cute. I've got some more butterflies, so these are little tiny ones here. So I might be making another little embellishment kit, mini embellishment kit, and these are really tiny, but they are so lovely. And also this is one that I popped on. This is our little pouch, origami pouch, but I've popped it onto one of the little paper clips that we made, and I think they are perfect. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. I know they're tiny, little bit fiddly to cut out, but once you've done them, they are so pretty. So getting back to this, we've got some little journaling cards. I haven't put a journal in this one, any journaling paper. I've just made it into a little sort of like journaling cards in there. So we've got a little piece of paper in there, little fold up, so you can pop that in there. So there's 6 places on here to put little journaling cards. So you've got one either side there, you've got the 2 side pockets there, and then you've got the sort of like back pockets here, like that, which have got the journaling cards in, which I think are really nice. So it's a nice little one to pop into a journal, or as a lovely little gift for somebody, which is nice, a little secret gift you can send somebody. And also I've done, I'll pop the paper clip in between just to catch the 2 sides there, so you haven't got the paper clip on the front, and I think that looks really cute. So I'm going to make this one in a minute. I wanted to see first if the 9x9, which I'm just going to do, I've just cut a piece of scrapbook paper down to 9x9, so I'm going to fold it. I'll show you how I do it. Some of you probably know how it's done already, so I'm just going to turn it over. We're going to fold it in half like this, and then you open it back out again, and you fold the outside pieces to that middle line that you've just folded, just like that. Oops. just butt them up together like that, so oops, so that they are all straight. And then what you want to do is open it back out again, and the little corners you want to fold up to this line that you folded, just like that. So you do that on each corner, so it's quite simple. Just like that, turn it round, pop these, oopsie daisy, that level, yes, just like that. So you've got your 4 corners in, and then you want to just fold that in together like that. Not quite level, but never mind. And then we turn it over, and then you want to fold it up, but you fold it up to this point here, just like that, just there. So this point, you can fold it a little bit tidier than I have, just like that. And again, this side comes in the same, just fold up to that line there, just like that. And then what you do is you just tuck that inside, just like that. I do glue mine down, but you don't have to. And then that just folds in half like that. So that's how that goes. Now let's just see if it does fit a little. This is an Amazon card, so that just fits in there perfectly. So this is a 9 inches by 9 inches piece, and so that fits a little Amazon gift card in there as well. So that's perfect. So that works. But what I would do, what I did on the other one, I'm going to open this up again, just like this. I'm going to just fold a little bit down here. Just open this up. Just going to fold that down just to reinforce the little pocket on the outside, just like that, and it will be easier for you to take things in and out of the pocket as well. It will just give you a little bit more room. So it just looks like that. So when you fold it in, fold that back up and that back up, they slide in there like that. So when you close it, that's a better lip here, like that, so you can just pop things in and out, take it in and out a lot easier. So there we go. So that was quite easy, isn't it? So that's nice. And then you just get one of your little paper clips. You can decorate it however you like. Oh, this is just a little plain one, and then that can just sit on there and it holds it together, and I think that looks really nice. So I'm going to make a smaller one now, so more likely have some smaller paper like this. So this is 8 by 8. Pop that to the side, and then I'm going to decorate this one as well. So I'm going to fold it in half like this, and then we fold the outside piece to the middle line that you have just folded, just like that. Pop that down, open it out, and then just fold the corners in to that line there. This one up. Oops. Now I did sew my other one, and I think they look really nice if you sew them as well. But again, this is origami, so you don't have to sew. But this one I've sewn around here and along down here when I folded it in, so you've still got that little gap there. So I will fold this in just a little bit, just a tiny bit, and this side, just like that. Now I'm going to go and sew this one, so that's the shape that you've got. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew from around, just around this edge here like that. You can sew along all the way around it, but I don't think you would need to. No, don't sew all the way around it, because this piece is the piece that folds it in, and you don't want that sewn. So what you would need to do is just sew around these edges, just at both either side. So I'm going to go and do that quickly. Okay, so there we go. I've just sewn around either side of it. So let's just cut the little bits of cotton off. Like this. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to just ink it around the edge. Just pop this around. Just ink that edge. And then what we need to do then is just pop it back together again, like that. And I think I will just ink these as well, just down there. Down the sides. Okay, so then we've got that. I'm going to turn it over, and then you fold it up just fold it up like that. So you've got like a little lip here. So this one comes up for a bit further, so that would come all the way down to there. So that would be your point there, because we folded that little bit in. So then this comes, oops, over, just so it overlaps that a little bit, and then that folds in to there, like that. And then you have your little booklet or little folder, which looks nice. And what I've done, what I did, I glued, just so that they stay together, I glued down the edge of here, just like this, and then this inside bit here. And then that fits in there and sticks down. Bit of glue everywhere. Oopsie daisy. Perfect. So that will stay in place, and then what they end up looking like is a big sort of tube like that, which would be quite nice actually. I'll probably do something with that as well. Okay, so there we go. That's your little little wallet like that. It's just ink around the edges a little bit, which I think looks really nice, and I'm loving these. So I'm going to make some little things to go inside. Now I've got these coffee tea stained little bits of index card, which I have shown you these before. I buy them in a sort of like a little bundle like this, which you get 100, and I think they're about, let me just measure, it says 65 by 95 millimeters. So that is 3 3/4 inches by 2.5, and they are 180 gram paper, but I get those from my local sort of like cheap shop really. So that's what they come out looking like when they are coffee stained. So I'm going to take 4 of them. I'm just going to cut them down. So I will cut them down probably 1, let's just see, 1 3/4 I think I did. Yes. And I think I'm just going to cut it down just a little bit to 3.5. Maybe I'll do that first. Let's cut this down to 3.5, and then by 1 3/4. And I think that will probably fit in there just nicely, just like that. The next one, so that's 3.5 by 1 3/4. Perfect. Pop that to the side. These little bits I will probably use to make little tags or something. Not sure about those. Okay, now I am going to round the corners quickly. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Little bits out of the way. So they're all ready. So what I've done on these ones, I've just added a little bit here, just a little strip of the collage papers. But again, use any papers that you've got. But what I've done, one of you ladies suggested that what she was going to do, these are my collage papers, is put them on, print them onto some sticker paper, which is what I've done. So I can't remember who you were. I can't remember. I tried to find who said it, but I couldn't find them. But thank you very much for the idea. It's perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Which one shall we have? We need a bigger one. Let's have these purple ones up here. So let's just cut this off. So again, you could always cut out little shapes on these. So if you had a little heart punch and things like that, you could make a lovely little stickers out of these. So I'm just going to cut the little white edgy bits off, just like that. And then to make it a little bit, what should we have? Let's just even that end off a little bit, and I think I will just have sort of like 1/4 of an inch on each one. 2, 3, 4. So then I'm going to take these 4, get the little sticky piece, take it off if I can. I'm not sure whether it might be easier to glue them on, but let's just stick that. So you've got a little strip, and I'm going to use that bit to do the corners, I think. Just stick these on. So making things into stickers, or these papers into stickers, if you're sort of like to craft on your lap or sort of in bed or anything, you don't need glue. So this is quite a good idea, isn't it? You just have your stickers, and then you can just peel the backs off and stick them on. So you'll have less mess. Well, if you're anything like me. Which is the other piece? I think it must be this piece. Take it off. Like that. So that then, these just go in there. You can ink around the edges of them as well, like that, and then these can just sit in the back like that on either side, and then you could just pop whatever you like in these little bits if you've got some little bits and pieces you want in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop a little bit of a here, because I've popped a little bit of sticker paper on the corners as well. So I'm just going to do 1 inch square like this. And just chop it in half. Oops. Chop it diagonally like that. And just stick these on the corner. Now again, you can put any decoration on them that you've got, but I do love this pinky purplies colours. Oopsie daisy. This one down in there. Perfect. I think they look really lovely. Okay, so what I want to do now, I'm going to pop some little butterflies on the front, just like this one, so then I have two. So let's get a piece of cheesecloth, of course, get all the bits of cotton off it. Let's just take a piece. Oops. Open it up a little bit, shabby it up, just like this. And I'm going to put a little bit of 3-in-1 just down the middle, just like that. Perfect. Just stick that little bit down there, just like that. And then I'm going to have 3 of these little itty bitty ones. Let's have a look. We'll have a bigger one, a smaller one. Whoopsie daisy. This one's sort of like a pinky greeny colour, which is really pretty. I'm just going to pop those 3 on there, I think. A little bit of glue. There we go. Perfect. So I think they look so pretty and so simple to do. And the little cards in there. So I think they are really lovely. Now let's get a little paper clip. Let's see if I've got a plain one in here. Pop them all here. There's a plain one. That's just one with a little bit of seam binding on. So what I want to do is just pop one of the little butterflies on it. So I'm just going to stick it together. Just like that. So that's why it's nice if you make some of these, just make the ones with a little bit of ribbon or seam binding on, and then when you make a journal or you make something like this, you can just add something to it, just like that. Little purple one. Oops, a little bit of glue, and there we go. Perfect, just like that. So then it all matches in together. Then we've got a little paper clip, which I'm just going to clip the inner bits together like that, and then we've got a little dingly dangly, a little paper clip on there. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. These are really lovely to make, really simple. What did I do with my paper clip for this one? I don't know. It disappeared. Probably popped it back in the pot. There we go, this one will do. Clip those together, just like that, and they just come in. So I think they are so cute, really nice. And again, these were made from 8x8 piece of paper, tea stain paper. This one is made with 12x12 piece of paper. And I've just added in just the little signature in the front, in the middle, and then I've just made it so this comes on the outside so you can tie it around, which I think is lovely. And the other little one here, which is made with the 9x9. So this one will, if you want to use them as little gift card holders, then you need a 9x9 piece of paper, which they fit perfectly. So this Amazon card, let me just measure it. Let's have a look. So that is just 1/8 over 2 inches. And then this one is 3 3/8. So that's 2 1/8 and 3 3/8. So that's what will fit into here. So there we go, guys. Well, I had fun making those. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Okay, guys, bye bye.